here to tell you guys that we have the ability to reach beyond all of this New World Order pigpen bullshit, and we can achieve the wildest things beyond your wildest dreams. I'm talking about supernatural powers, healing the biosphere, hunger eradicated, poverty eradicated, laughable. We have the ability to re-access and it's an act of remembering, not re-accessing. We have the ability to remember the truth because Kundalini shows us the truth. It shows us, it bathes us in the light. It gets rid of the amnesia that we currently have. And we all have amnesia. We are fallen angels in a fallen state, unaware of that truth. And because of that, we're like angels slammed down on the earth with our halos around our neck. Our halo has now become a noose. I can't help but ponder daily where we're going eventually, because humanity will get past this New World Order filth. Whether it's in the next month, whether it's in the next 20 years, whether it's in the next 1,000 years, I don't give a fuck, because I plan on just keeping on reincarnating back and forth until I get to witness this shit happen. And I want to be an integral part in it because I'm sick of these scumbags. The vampires in charge, I like to call them, the behavioral psychologists and the eugenicists and Hollywood and all the crap trying to run our lives. I'm done. And a lot of these pieces of shit like to masquerade like they're Christians or they have wholesome values. Well, they promote the literal destruction, not only of our country, but of the world. They are perverting the gene pool. They're perverting the minds. Like, it's just fucking madness. Excuse me. Again, I haven't slept in 30 hours. More than 30 hours now. Sounds like someone's out front. We're going to get there, guys. We're going to get there. You see, my message is filled with the truth, but here's the thing. When I say that I like to talk about the truth when it comes to grim things, that's true, because I like to know what's going on. No bullshit. I don't like to sugarcoat shit because underneath the sugar, there's still shit. Let's just get rid of the fucking unnecessary sweeteners. Let's look at the problem for what it is. But in the same way that I like to talk about the truth in regards to the grim nature of reality, I like to talk about the truth of the beautiful things, the potential for humanity. The potential for humanity. And I just got shivers all across my body. The potential, folks, for humanity. Our destiny is to the stars and beyond. It's like, oh my God, guys, I love you all. We're going to get there. The enemy has trespassed its legal authority upon us. It's done so many wrong anti-human things that it by default, the it has an expiration date. We're going to get there. But there's a lot of development that's going to need to happen. But, I mean, imagine a world where poverty wasn't a thing. Imagine a world where everybody had food. And not just food, like the crap that they have at the stores. I'm talking about the food that God designed us to have. Foods grown in soils rich in God's minerals. Everything that we need to sustain ourselves. I'm talking about food that's so nourishing that a bite of it is like a psychedelic. It's like having a psychedelic experience. You see, that's the world that we're designed to live in. That's a whole different rant for a whole different video. The destruction, the literal destruction of the food. The food has been so heavily tampered with on such a mass level that most people have no clue what food actually is. Food is a form of communicating with the divine. It's an act of, it's like breast milk that connects us to our source. What does breast milk do? Well, it feeds an infant. We are infants of God. And these foods, the way that the real food is designed to nourish us, and it's not only designed to nourish us, but it's designed to bring us closer to the source, if you want to call it that. I don't give a fuck what you call it. But there's certain companies here that have been toying with plant genetics and crossing them and hybridizing them, and that's like The real food is so gone. It's not even in the supermarkets. I don't care how organic your fucking apple is. Real apples are like that big. So there's been some definite genetic tinkering with everything in this world, and we have to remember that. We have to remember what we're up against, folks. They're coming after our genes. It's not just a matter of mind control through your television and whatnot. They're not only coming after our genes, but they've already accomplished a lot of what they're trying to do with the tampering of our genes. This body is not working the way that it was designed to work. When this body's working properly, the Kundalini's moving through it. Your Merkaba's around you. You can see it. The thousands of layers of your aura are around you. You can see it. You're tapped into the organic intelligence of your aura, which connects you to the 7 primary angelic aethers. When this happens, it's like there's a infinite light grid around you that connects you to the angels, that connects you to God. You're constantly bathed in the natural tryptamines that connect you hallucinogenically to the real shamanic kingdom. It's like this body, this organic machine, has been filled full of heavy metals, is being radiated. It's like, it's just beyond your wildest dreams. This is the most interesting time to be alive, because we have a chance to stick up for what's right and resist the poison that the New World Order is trying to shove down our throats. Will you willingly drink it, or will you spit it out? I'm going to wrap this one up. I'm going to get some sleep. I love you all. Peace be with you.
I can't help but ask myself daily, what the fuck is actually going on here? I have witnessed so many radical changes to this world in the 32 years that I have been here, most of them sadly drenched in evil. The enemy is busy building its empire, a dystopia built upon the ashes of a free world forgotten. AI, surveilled, digitized, genocide, scorched earth, hive mind, drone. We are being led by demons, masquerading as our saviors, an iniquitous oligarchy composed largely, but not entirely, of an elite class of psychopathic technocrats, eugenicists, behavioral psychologists, etc. Operating entirely through subterfuge, this consortium of evil has created a most genius veil of camouflage, enabling them to quite literally pose as a knight in shining armor coalition of humanity's saviors, promising to liberate the masses from the very afflictions that this inner circle of evil gave birth to. Ephesians 6:12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.